Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the start of this new YouTube channel. My name is Logan. I'm 18 years old, and this is a day in the life of what it's like to be a AC service technician.
We gon' rock this club. We gon' go all night. We gon' light it up like.
Alrighty, guys, we are headed to our first call today, and that is a go back. And the reason for it is just because I did not feel confident in what was wrong with the system. So one of the lead techs are coming out here with me, and we're going to take a look at the system and see what's tripping the breaker, because every time I turn the blower on, it was tripping the breaker. So, a little routine maintenance on a newer system. Maybe, I think, only 7 years old. It's not like terribly new, but newer. So take this panel off, check the capacitor contactor. Pressures are the first thing I usually check. So we'll check the pressures and then check all the electrical components to make sure they're working properly. The unit is pretty clean. Package units always wear gloves, especially on maintenances. Sometimes these units are just nasty. Turn it on, and luckily this unit is one of those that doesn't have a locking cap on it, which is nice. Check our pressures really quick. Using my JobLink Field Piece app, we'll check the pressures. And make sure the pressures look good. 119. This is, I believe, 410. 40 degrees saturation. It's not too hot outside right now, so that's pretty good. So pressures look good. System's been running for about 20 minutes or so. I already changed the air filter. Should be good. This does have a little surge protector on it. Nice. That's awesome. Grab my meter. Now this is my maintenance meter. It's just a UEI. It's actually the one I got from HVAC school when I went to school, but it's great for maintenances because it just tells me the basic stuff. So, yeah. I'm using this meter for package units because there's not anywhere to put your meter. So, I like to put it there. And like I said, we're just going to discharge this capacitor. I believe this is a Grand Air, if I'm not mistaken. So these Grand Air units, super simple. I don't usually take common off when I'm checking the capacitor, just simply because you can usually check the capacitor without it. So this is probably a 45.5 if I had to guess, which of course it's going to be. So, we're looking for a 45. Which is good there. We're good on the fan side. And we're good on hermetic. So, capacitor's good. Like I said, this is a pretty new system. I mean, it's not new, obviously. It's a couple years old, but... And let me see if there's a garden hose around here anywhere. I don't think there is. So... unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to rinse out this coil. But, that's okay. Not that big of a deal. If this coil was really dirty, I'd be kind of, wanting to
or wanting to clean it more, but it's pretty clean. It's not terrible. So capacitor contactor looks good. Drain line looks good. We're gonna disconnect the drain line. You're gonna disconnect that, pull it off, empty it, and then put it back on. And I'm gonna fire this unit back up after I put this panel back on. And then, yeah, so.
Alrighty guys, so just finished up this routine. We're headed to our next routine, which is of course literally right down the road. Do have a couple of service calls now that came through down by my house actually, which is kind of nice. So we'll do those service calls after we finish up these maintenances. Alrighty guys, so another package unit. This is another Grand Air older system though. No issues, she says, with the system, which is good, obviously. So we're gonna do what we just did on the last one. And then we also have a mini split back here at the back of the property that we're gonna go ahead and clean out and take a look at, make sure everything's working on there properly. So yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is pull an amp draw. This is a little bit of an older system. And we're pulling 0.8, 0.70, which is good. That's right in range where it's supposed to be. Now I'm gonna pull it on the compressor. So easiest way to pull it on the compressor is gonna be right here. And we're pulling 4.97 amps on our compressor, which that should be good. Compressor is a little noisy. Alrighty, so we just checked pressures. Pressures are good. We're 122 with a 41 degree saturation. Again, it's not terribly hot outside, so I don't expect that to be terrible. Alrighty guys, so we are leaving the second routine, second call of the day. We are currently leaving. Everything looked amazing on that system. It was another Grand Air package unit. Checked the capacitor, contactor, everything looked good. So she asked me, she's like, how much, how long do you think I got left in my system? And I'm like, yeah, I can't guarantee anything, but I said the system looks really good. Everything looks good, Freon, and nothing's overamping, everything's pulling the right amps. Alright guys, so we just got done eating lunch. Took a little bit of an early lunch today, but we got a lot of calls this afternoon that need to be done. So took a little bit of early lunch, met up with my girlfriend, as you guys seen in the clip. Ate some Chick-fil-A. Now we're back on the road and we are headed to a business. We gotta go up on top of the roof. They're claiming that they have no cool air coming out of their vents.
We managed to make it up on the roof. Not my favorite cup of tea here. So those two units are for the other building. This is for where we're at right now. Of course, there's water everywhere. Now, system seems to be running, but the breaker was tripped, which is a little strange thing. This is compressor, blower, and then that's your control panel. And to be honest with you guys, this compressor does not sound like it is on. Actually, just kidding. That's a lie. It does sound like it's on. So we're going to check our control box here. See, you can't get this thing off. Not too sure what's going on here. I cut the power. There's one more screw. They put so many screws on these things. Right in the water. Awesome. Okay, compressor is definitely on, or it definitely was running. The only way I know that is because that line is sweating. Yeah. compressor was definitely running. There we go. Compressor was running for sure. Not as cold as what I thought it would be. Let's see. Black, blue is going to be your hermetic. So when we go pull an amp draw, I want to pull it on this blue wire. So we're definitely going to pull an amp draw on this thing. Really wish I could figure out where the oh man, sucks. There's so much water, bro. Like, look at all this. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but there's just so much water everywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and glove up here. Open up our bag. Grab our meter. .41, 16.9. So we're right there. I have a problem. I buttoned everything up. I did not open this compartment because I wanted to see if it would come on again. When I came up here, originally everything came back on after I popped or reset the breaker. Although, when I reset it again at the disconnect over here, I turned it off, turned it back on, compressor came on. Everything came on except for this condensing fan motor. So I was like, okay, well, let's see if we can figure out the issue. Well, I opened up the thing and that's what I see. Whew. Holy moly. Absolutely exploded capacitor. So oil all over my hands.
That's crazy. That's 7.5, 20. This must be for the blower. The one for the condenser. Where the fuck's the other one?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I couldn't find the one for the freaking condenser. Yeah, I couldn't find the one for the condenser, dude. I looked all over for the one for the condenser. Unless it's tucked back there.
These make it into here? No, short off.
Yeah, even if you undid the ties, they're still short.
Yeah. We're getting wet now.
Get the box with you? I know. I think I don't know what caused that. No way, it's just bad.
I gotta put this back together as quick as we can and get off of here for a second.
Yeah.
Here, I'll go down and get some strapping. You put this one back on.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll
Man. There you go. Fuck me, dude. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Hi. Where's the screw at, dude? Whoa, yeah, bud. Good. another 5 minutes, man.
No, shit about the metal with me. I thought that one was circular.
Alright guys, so we just got done with that service call. Of course it started raining as soon as I got the part to me. We're gonna head to my house because I need to get a change of shirt because this thing is completely soaked. And yeah, so it honestly wasn't a bad call at all. It was a bad capacitor, as you guys see. The capacitor blew up in the condenser. Damn. Okay. There you got low side on the bottom. Those old trains, man, these are the ones that really suck. Those are the ones that always get you. What I was talking about. Definitely an R22 system. And we're gonna look at our pressure really quick. So hopefully you guys can see. Suction side, 70 with 50-degree saturation. Change it to R22. 41-degree vapor saturation. This isn't terrible. This coil out here is pretty corroded, as you guys can see. So I can imagine high pressure is probably super high. But that's honestly not terrible at all for pressures. Mistaken. I think the coil's on the other side, and then this is the electrical compartment. Got my flathead here. I think this is my flag. There we go. Pain to get off. But I want to get the panel off while the unit's running. So I want to take our amp draws before we do anything else. Capacitor looks pretty new. But let's see what we're pulling on our Herm, which is orange, brown, which is fan. Right here, we're pulling 0.59. I don't know if you guys can see. 0.59, which is not bad. Our max is 2.1, so we're good there. Now if I can find that orange wire. Contactor, everything looks good. Nothing seems to be overamping. We got a 35.5 capacitor. Hard start kit in here. Yeah, everything seems to be working okay. But what we're definitely going to do, guys, especially situations like this, is take a picture of the unit, model and serial number, and let the customer know that the system's at the end of it's getting pretty close to the end of its life. You know, this is an R22 system. I'm going to take a picture of our model and serial number. Hey guys, so kind of explain that last call we were just at. They called over the weekend originally, I believe. I'm not too sure. Saying that the unit wasn't working. We called him today, letting him know that we were going to be out today to take a look at it. And she said that the unit's been working, but she still wanted us to come out and take a look at it. Obviously, no problem. So we go out there. It's an R22 system, an old system. I don't know if you guys seen that white foamy stuff foam up. I mean, that's how I pretty much know right away. It's R22. Those old trains, that's kind of something that they always do no matter what. So taking a look at the system, we go through and we look at everything in that scenario. I do a full kind of unit inspection. So I pull amp draw, that, you know, pretty much do everything there that you would do on a regular maintenance kind of scenario. But I took pictures of the model serial number, You know, I let the customer know that her coil's falling apart. You know, it really should probably look into getting a new system here. You're putting a lot of strain on that compressor. I don't know if you guys seen it in the video on the GoPro, but it really fell apart. Oh, yep. This is what 3:15 in the afternoon looks like, guys. Driving down the busiest road in my county. All right. How you doing? Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. All right.
Come on in. Nice and cool.
Yeah. So you say it's the condensate pump just continues running?
Yeah, I just hear it running like constantly.
Okay.
Over here, yeah. Of course now I don't hear it, but
Oh, it's right here.
yeah, it should be pretty easy to get to. Just want to make sure I'm good.
Yeah, of course. I think it's full. Ain't it? Oh, no. Look at this. Oh, yeah. That's cocked. So this is where, oh yeah, thing's got so much sludge in it. So much sludge. Let's see it. Can I maybe, I'm gonna pop this out, because that stuff works the best. Alright, so now for fun part. This was a nasty day. I mean, look at this, guys. Nasty out. But just stuff we have to deal with working in the field. It really is. You know, every day is something new, whether you're dealing with a sunny day or Friday there was a water spout like 20 minutes from where I was. Didn't even know it until after I got off. So just how it is. But yeah, here comes the rain now. Rain and wind. So we'll head over to this next call. Shoo, guys! What a day today. Like, literally no joke, it's been a day. But we finished up for today, 4:19 right now. Yeah, it's been a day. We actually did quite a bit of work today, which I'm pretty happy with. Alright guys, so this is only the beginning, so make sure you guys follow along as I build my journey to owning my own company one day, and follow along of what it takes to become an HVAC service technician at just 18 years old. On here, I like to discuss how my process is and how I got here. So make sure you guys follow all my social media, my Instagram, my TikTok. If you have any questions, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll get right back to you. Or put a comment down below. But make sure you guys like and subscribe for more content just like this. And I will see you guys in the next day in the life vlog. Peace.